I told you that the reason you're struggling so hard to manifest money is because you're chasing the wrong thing? You don't need to manifest more money. You need to unlock your purpose. And once you do that, God will take care of the rest. But let me explain. But before all that, if you're new here, my name is Kinsey. I'm a trauma-informed life coach. I also study NLP. I'm an NLP life coach. And over here, we study all things from relationships to manifesting to consciousness to everything in between. So if that resonates with you, please subscribe. I would love to have you along on the journey. Other than that, let's jump into it. So people are always trying to manifest money. They're doing all of the things. They're visualizing and writing things 10 times a day on a piece of paper, and they're putting in so much work and seeing no results. And I get it. It sucks. It's so easy for them to say that, manifesting doesn't work. I've been trying so hard. I've been doing all the things and nothing's happening. Yeah, you're doing everything right. Nothing's happening. But that's because you don't just manifest money. People think that they manifest money and the money appears, and that's just simply not how it works. On one hand, yeah, you could manifest opportunities, and that could bring money. But if you're looking to manifest a solid income of wealth, then you can't think about the money at all, because that's not going to serve a higher purpose. The universe and God, they want you to come from a place of selflessness, of how can you help others? So how can you feel fulfilled in life and still help others? The key to manifesting this is unlocking your soul's purpose. Where do these two connect? You're visualizing and scripting and doing all of these things and you're still broke. Why? Because money is a byproduct. It's not your purpose. When you're chasing money without alignment, it just creates anxiety and stress. It's like watering a fake plant. You're doing everything right. You're putting in all the work. You're doing everything you're supposed to be doing, but nothing's growing. There's no life. In life, we're all born with abilities and talents and things that we enjoy. So the key to manifesting and unlocking your purpose is to dig deep and find, okay, what are you good at? What are your hobbies? What do you enjoy doing? What brings you joy? What is your thing in life? Some people it's painting. Some people it's speaking. Some people it's building, cooking, everybody's got their thing, right? The key to manifesting and unlocking your purpose is taking your thing and asking God, the universe, however you call it, how can I use what brings me joy to serve, to make the world a better place, to help others? How can I use what makes me feel fulfilled to help others? And when you're focused on that and not the money aspect of everything, God takes care of the rest. God makes sure that your bills are paid. God makes sure that your abundance is overflowing. When you're focused on serving others and still keeping your heart happy, your heart full, that's when abundance comes. That's when overflow comes. But when you're focused on money and coming from a place of greed, which, yeah, we all need money, but don't focus on the wealth. Focus on how you can serve your community, serve your world, serve others, serve in general. I'm not saying go and do community service 10 times a week, but I'm saying take what you love to do. Do you love to paint? There are people who when they're depressed and on the verge of a mental breakdown, go to museums to look at art, and that lifts them up. Your art could save a life. So if painting's your thing, use it in a way to help others. These passions, these talents, these skills that you were given, this wasn't by accident. You didn't just happen across these things and you're like, oh wow, I'm good at that. No, this was divine. There's a reason you're good at these things. It's to serve a higher purpose. There's a reason these things bring you joy. It's to serve a higher purpose. So when you tap into what you love and what you're good at, that's when flow comes in. Your soul came to this planet to serve, not to stress about bills and money and when is my next paycheck going to come in? How am I going to feed my family? That's not why you're here. I mean, for real, think about that. Think about this world. Think about how small those problems really are in the grand scheme of things. Like, I'm not saying that feeding your family isn't a problem. It absolutely is. I've been there. Trust me, I have been there. But what I'm saying is you could make such a huge difference in this world by following your passion. Do you really like working at let's say you work at a bank. Do you really enjoy that? Is that something that brings your soul joy? Maybe your job is okay. Maybe your job is fun to go to. But is that what your soul is telling you to do? No, probably not. What would happen if you followed your soul's purpose? What if your soul's purpose is organizing? What if you're really good at organizing things? And then you were to go to somebody who has a depression house. We all know the depression room, right? There are families who have depression houses and it's just cluttered. What if your job, what if you made a career out of organizing? And then you went and helped people organize their homes, or not even just depression houses, but people in general who don't know how to organize. And when your home is organized, it helps your mind focus. This is like a proven fact. So I'm going so off topic, but like you could use that thing that you just love to do. Like if you're a really organized person and you love that, take that and run with it. Use your hobby, your skill, something you're good at, and make a divine purpose out of it, serving others. And then the universe, God, whoever will provide, will return that to you tenfold. When you follow your purpose, it comes back to you in abundant ways. And then you will feel so fulfilled. You'll be doing something you love. You will be happy. You will be abundant. Money flow will just be coming in. That's the key to life. That's how you manifest money. That's how you manifest happiness. That's how you manifest your soul's purpose. You don't know what to do with your life, I'm telling you. Dig deep. What do you enjoy doing? What do you like? What makes you happy? What is fun to you? Do you like talking? Make a YouTube channel. People love to sit and talk. When I was going through the worst time in my life, do you know what I did? I sat, and while I was packing boxes, packing up my life, I had YouTube videos playing all day. And I was just listening. That's what kept my mind busy. Granted, I was listening to things like educating myself on consciousness and things like that. But nonetheless, I was listening to YouTube videos. Somebody who decided one day that their soul's purpose was to speak. And they helped me into my spiritual awakening. So if your soul's purpose, if you enjoy doing something, find out where that could take you. How can you serve others? That is the main question. How can you serve through what you love to do? Now, if that how is too big of a question, tone it back. Who are you going to serve? Is the person that you're trying to help going to be a rich middle-aged white man? Maybe. If you're good at detailing cars and he's got a nice car and wants it detailed, maybe. But if you're speaking to people who are healing through trauma like I am, that's probably not your demographic. So focus on who are you trying to help? Everybody in this world needs somebody, needs something, needs some sort of service. And there's a kabillion different types of services. Who would benefit from your story, from your light, from your perspective, from your niche, what you like to do? Who could benefit from that? How can you show up in service? Not desperation, but service. Not, hey, could you please like my YouTube channel? That would mean a lot to me. No. Know that the right people are going to come to you, say, hey, I provide a service that you're probably going to really benefit from. You should check it out. You're not broke. You're just buried under these expectations that are not aligned with your soul. We grew up hearing, you got to go to college, you got to get a degree, you got to get a good paying job, you got to get your 401k, you got to get this. That's not the purpose in life. That's not why we're here. We all die the same. We all die at the end of this road. We're all skin and bones at the end of the day, right? What's the point in life if you spend the whole thing doing something that makes you unhappy, that doesn't bring you joy? If you're making good money, fine, but how hard was it to get there? And are you really happy and fulfilled? What's the point in life? What's the trade-off that you're making right now? For where you're at, what is the trade-off that you're making? Is it worth it? So the number one question I need you to stop asking is, how can I make more money? And I asked this question for years, and I was like coming up with all of these little side projects. I got really big into like epoxy art, which I was on the right track because I enjoyed it. I loved it. It was really cool. And I was like, oh, I could sell these things, and I could set up stands at the farmer's market or at the flea market, whatever. Like this could be one thing I could do. I could sell it on Etsy, but it wasn't my purpose. I enjoyed it and it was fun, but it was like my heart wasn't in the right place because I just wanted it for the money. You see what I'm saying? Like I just wanted money from it. I didn't do it because it was what my soul was telling me to do. And I was like, well, I can do like a cleaning job on the side of my actual job. Like I could, post myself online as a cleaner, because where I live, like it's a lot of Airbnb, so people need cleaners. So I was like, I could do that. But again, yes, I'm good at cleaning. I enjoy cleaning, but my heart wasn't in the right space. It wasn't to do it because I liked to help people, It was to do it because I wanted the money. Now I'm doing something and I don't care about the money. The money is great, sure. I know it's going to come when it's going to come. I know that God provides for me when I'm doing something in service. But my real purpose in life and what makes me happy is sharing my story, sharing what I went through, sharing my insights on things, sharing what I've learned, and helping others and watching others learn through what I've gone through, taking my experiences to help others. That's what brings me joy and fulfillment. Speaking on these things, that's what brings me joy and fulfillment. And I genuinely love to help people. And I've always loved to help people. So now I finally found my purpose, and God is providing for me in ways that, like, not just financial abundance, but in all sorts of ways. I'm loved in ways I've never been loved before. I'm having opportunities that I've never had before. It's like, once you align to your purpose, everything else just comes. Just focus on your purpose. Don't worry about how or where or when the money's going to come. Put it to the side. Don't worry about it. Just know that it will come in divine timing and it will be there and you will be okay. But focus on your purpose. You get one life. Start asking, how can I serve more people with what I love? That's the shift. That's the breakthrough. And that is where the money finds you. Stop chasing the money and let it come to you. I hope you found this helpful today. If you did, make sure you subscribe. I post videos like this every week, sometimes more than once a week. Also, make sure you follow me on TikTok, and I'm starting to post more on Instagram. I'm trying to be better about that. But all my users are at Kinsey Rose. I'll put them at the end here. But yeah, if this resonated with you, please let me know down below. Other than that, I will see you in the next one.